He wound up far over his head in increasing amounts of debt and eventually lost everything in the stock market. Broke and ashamed, he disappeared for 2 days in 1933. His wife set out to find him. Jess, Jesse L. Livermore, the stock market operator of 1100 Park Avenue, missing and has not been seen since 3 p.m. yesterday. The New York Times wrote in 1933. He returned, but his part was set. Livermore eventually took his own life. The timing was different, but Germans and Livermore shared a character trait. They were both very good at getting wealthy and equally bad at staying wealthy. Even if wealthy is not a word you'd apply to yourself, the lessons from the observation apply to everyone. At all income levels, getting money is one thing, keeping it is another. If I had to summarize money success in a single word, it would be survival. As we'll see in chapter 6, 40% of companies successful enough to become publicly traded lost effectively all of their value over time. The Forbes 400 list of richest Americans has, on average, roughly 20% turnover per decade for causes that don't have to do with debt and transferring money to another family member. Capitalism is hard, but part of the reason this happens is because getting money and keeping money are two different skills. Get money requires taking risk, being optimistic, and putting yourself out there. But keeping money requires the opposite of taking risk. It requires humility and fear that what you've made can be taken away from you just as fast. It requires, sorry, there's a airplane passing. I don't know if you can hear it, but it kind of just distracted me a little bit. But let's get back on track. It requires frugality and an acceptance that at least some of what you've made is attributable to luck, so past success can't be relied upon to repeat indefinitely. Michael Mortis, the billionaire head of Sikora Capital, was asked by Charlie Rose why Sikora was so successful. Moritz mentioned longevity, noting that some VC firms succeed for 5 or 10 years, but Sikora has